So, dude,
Yeah?
Team Rocket is, like, trying to totally attack the Slowpoke well, right?
That's not cool, man!
Go get him!
Ah! It's unsafe to go in there, so I'm standing guard.
Oh, he actually cares about us.
Aren't I a good Samaritan?
Yes, you are, Team Rocket member.
Okay, let me in. Okay, let me go from the side. Ha! Ah! Okay.
Oh, I also noticed Samaritan is capitalized.
Yes.
Kind of interesting. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to PokéVentures Season 2.
Let me try from this side! That probably won't work.
In the last episode, we made it through Union Cave, and in today's episode, we're going to go talk to this grouchy old man to make us some Pokeballs.
Pokeballs?
But we can't get them because Team Rocket is...
Hey, a white apricorn! It's what you use to make Pokeballs, which is an interesting dynamic that was introduced in this generation.
We're going to be touching on that at the end of this episode.
Yes.
Because Kurt just ran out the house. Also, these are sandals. It took me years to realize that these
You
were
didn't know
shoes.
those were sandals?
Dude, I didn't know what it was supposed to be. They're just kind of chilling there.
You need to bone up on your Japanese culture, friend.
This coming from the less weeb than I was.
Mm-hmm.
I was such a weeb in high school.
Yeah, you
It
were.
was bad.
Grandpa gone, it's so lonely. Oh.
Oh, hey, look. It's open.
I think there
How's
was...
my team set up?
Oh, there's a Rocket member also guarding the gym. That's interesting.
But he didn't get scared
Do you
away.
know about it? Slowpoke tail? I heard it's tasty. Aren't you glad I told you that? No, I'm kind of indifferent.
Oh, hello, Kurt.
Hey there, Colin. The god up top took off when I shouted at him. But then I took the tumble down the well.
Oh, no, Kurt.
I slammed down hard on my back.
Oh, God, Kurt's dead. Rats.
I wouldn't go that far, but...
He does have Pokemon, he said, but, you know, he apparently just ran in himself. I will never understand Kurt. Well, welcome to the Slowpoke Well, possibly my favorite area in the whole game, because there's just so many secrets.
And there's also a potential team member down?
Nah.
You decided not to.
We
right?
decided not to go for a Slowpoke, and in fact, I'm going to be keeping Poliwag.
Okay.
And its inevitable evolutions. Ooh, Team Rocket.
Rocket Grunt! Ratata.
Okay, think back to all the Pokemon games you've ever played. Did they ever give Team Rocket, Team Galactic, any team members names?
No.
Only the admins and
Yeah,
stuff like
'cause
that.
I mean, basically with grunts, they're all just minions.
Grunts. Yeah. I found it kind of lame. I would really have preferred a game where they give all NPCs names.
I don't know if anybody would want to take the time to do that, nor would anyone probably pay attention. Because even with trainers, I doubt anybody knows their names.
Youngster Joey, Alan, Wade.
See, you only know those because you have their phone numbers.
Sage Lee, Sage Jin, Sage Wade. Let's see. There's
Too many
also Dragon Keeper Lance. And not like Lance the Pokemon trainer. There's also another Dragon Keeper Lance.
Which I always found kind of confusing. Like, is it just popular name among dragon people?
I'm pretty sure it's a popular Dragon Tamer name. I think they also changed that, didn't they? At one point it's Dragon Keeper and then Dragon Tamer or something like that.
I think so.
Dude, you're starting to roll through these trainers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dang it.
I don't think she's unavoidable.
This was interesting. This was the first generation that actually really showed, I think, female rocket grunts.
Yeah, the other
With
game
the exception of Jessie and Yellow, but that's kind of different.
The other game never even mentioned that there were female rockets.
And it kind of looks like Jessie too, which is interesting.
Yeah, the hair, if it pulled
and
together.
even the cut of the uniform, because normally the women would wear the black uniforms as well, but that was totally styled after Jessie.
I liked in the cartoon. I hesitate to call the Pokemon anime an anime in America because it was terrible.
Yeah.
Such amazing jokes got through the filter as I'll turn my frying pan into a drying pan when Brock is running through the rain.
Yeah.
God, so many good things. But Jesse and James always wore the white uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
And for years they wore the white uniforms. There was one season I remember, black and white maybe,
Yeah.
where they got really hardcore. And they decided to wear black uniforms, and they actually succeeded in capturing Pikachu and took it to Giovanni, and they actually beat Ash on multiple occasions.
Wow.
And then they found out they were being used, and they went back to normal.
I guess it really is. Success is in the way you dress.
But it was so, to me, that was the funniest thing, because it's just like, wow, Team Rocket actually is doing good. They caught legitimate Pokemon like Swoobat and what is it, Yanmask.
Really? You know,
Yeah.
honestly, I really kind of stopped watching the Pokemon anime, I say with quote fingers. I've really seen it since I saw maybe one episode during the quote-unquote Ruby Sapphire time, but then I just kind of stopped.
Ruby Sapphire got weird.
Yeah, that's kind of what turned me off.
Where they were like, oh, the Reggies and Articuno are all owned by one guy. The Reggies are going to be interesting. I can't wait to play Emerald and just go after the Reggie Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
I think I might use one of them on my team, actually.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, we
Because
kind
they're
of...
pseudo-legendary,
Yeah.
like Dragonite.
Yeah. And kind of, well, like Arcanine will be on my team. Interestingly enough, he was supposed to be one of the main legendary Pokemon in Red and Blue, but it was axed, but they forgot to change his description. The Pokédex, he still talked of as a legendary Pokemon.
Not a legendary, the legendary.
No, Chikorita!
Like his typing, or his species is the legendary Pokemon.
Yeah.
Which, in my opinion, he still looks like a legendary beast.
Yeah.
And
I think the creators kind of tip their collective hats to him him or her, because in the second generation, the 3 legendaries are legendary dogs. And what is Growlithe but a legendary dog?
That is actually a completely different theory.
Really?
Yes. Look at the typing of all 3 dogs. Where have we seen 4-legged Pokemon of each of those types? Hint, they also appear in Ecruteak City to a certain extent.
Oh, like the Eevee evolution?
Yes, there's a running theory that it's the 3 of the Eevee evolutions died in the Burn Tower. A Flareon, a Jolteon, and a Vaporeon. And that's where they were revived in this new form.
I hesitate with that because Suicune is not water.
Suicune is water, actually.
It's ice.
No, Suicune is water pure.
What?
Yep. It gets moves like Aurora Beam. Actually, it only gets Aurora Beam. It can learn Ice Beam and Icy Wind, but it only gets Aurora Beam. It's a pure water type. Strange, yes, but honestly, that's the best theory I've heard about them.
I've never heard of that.
Look it up sometime. It's actually quite interesting. Granted, it doesn't explain why there isn't like a Sunku and a Moontae or something.
Yeah.
But there are so many Eevee evolutions now that
it's a one for about every day of the week at least.
There
now.
really is. They're missing a ground, a rock, a
ghost,
a dragon,
steel.
and a steel, and they have fairy now. A poison. That's really about it, I think.
Rock.
I said rock.
Oh, you did. Okay.
A flying. Oh my God, Helicopterion. It just has a little propeller on its head. I would use it. I would use it as my flying type, regardless of how good it actually is. No, I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Essentially, there's going to, at one point, be an Eevee evolution. An Eeveelution.
For everyone.
every Pokemon. Everyone gets an Eeveelution.
I think it'd be interesting if they somehow like combined like a dual type.
There was, again, my random knowledge of Pokemon, there wasn't a combined Eeveelution, but there was in the Pokemon Adventures manga. There was an Eevee that was experimented on by Team Rocket.
Oh.
It's hinted that the Eevee that you get in Goldenrod is actually that Eevee.
Really?
But it's an Eevee that was experimented on that could change its evolution. You could, it would revert to an Eevee,
Yeah.
but Trainer Red,
Yeah.
the guy in the main character Red, because they were Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, and Chris
Yeah.
were the characters in, Gold, Silver, Crystal.
Hello, Slowpoke.
They...
Oh, no.
Red would pull out 3 different stones, and in battle, he would have Eevee switch between evolutions. And it was the coolest thing, because it's like, oh my god, Flareon versus Magmar. Oh, it's actually Vaporeon versus Magmar. Think of Rotom's form change.
And I kind of think like a cast form to some extent, too.
But you could use an item on it in battle, and it would change.
Yeah.
That was the coolest thing to me.
Oh, no.
What?
Did I screw up?
What?
Oh, never mind. I can't get through that way anyhow.
No. It's, you need strength.
Interestingly enough, that Slowpoke had mail attached to it.
It does, but you're not supposed to read it.
Oh.
Well, you can read it. It's Kurt's Slowpoke.
Yeah.
Because that little girl's dad.
Mm-hmm.
I somehow made it through the well before you.
That's because I kind of like, for a second. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, anyway, while he's battling a coughing,
Coffee.
Kurt can make Pokeballs.
Ooh.
You find apricorns, give them to Kurt, and he makes you Pokeballs. For example, the Lure Ball is a special kind of Pokeball that works better on Pokemon that you've caught while fishing.
I'll take note of that.
I have an apricorn for Kurt. Use this white one, and it'll take him a full day to make the ball. So by the next episode, we'll probably have an apricorn.
Nice.
But I don't remember what white apricorns do.
White
It's
apricorn.
Friend Ball, maybe? A Pokemon that you catch and it becomes more friendly. I can never remember. All I know is there's like a Lure Ball, a Heavy Ball,
A
Love Ball,
What was the green one?
Net Ball.
Netball. Ooh, Geodude leveled up.
It was like the equivalent of a Safari Ball, but oh, there's a charcoal here.
Oh, Geodude learned Magnitude.
Oh,
$9,800.
It's a little late for that though. Okay, I'm gonna rack in some Pokeballs.
There you go. Plus, you got a couple of those Great Balls too.
Gonna rack up a couple more potions, and I'm actually gonna start investing in some super
Team
potions.
Rocket was broken up 3 years ago. By who?
Gee, it sounds like it was some really handsome trainers.
Probably. Oh, they blasted off again. How about that?
Oh no, Team
Oh,
Rocket
look,
is
Slowpokes
blasting
are back
off
in the
again.
town now.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
They are just like freaking funguses.
Fungi.
So Cody's gonna go through the same thing I just went through.
Yep.
In the meantime, we're probably just gonna end the episode off here.
That sounds good.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you'll tune in next episode, you will see us taking on the Azalea Gym and one more fight after that. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Catch you later.